The psychology of social media addiction. Welcome to our channel. Today, we'll be discussing one of the most pressing issues of our time, social media addiction. We all know the feeling of mindlessly scrolling through our feeds, constantly checking for updates and notifications. But have you ever stopped to think about why we're so addicted to social media? In this video, we'll be exploring the psychology behind social media addiction and its impact on our mental health and well-being. We'll also be providing strategies for breaking the cycle of addiction and using social media in a healthier, more mindful way. Part 1. The psychology of social media addiction. In this section, we'll dive into the fascinating world of social media psychology. We'll explore how social media platforms are designed to keep us engaged, tapping into our psychological needs for social connection, validation, and stimulation. We'll discuss the role of likes, comments, and notifications in triggering the reward centers of the brain, leading to a cycle of anticipation and gratification. We'll also examine the impact of social comparison and FOMO, fear of missing out, on social media addiction. It is important to note that social media addiction is not officially recognized as a mental disorder, but research has shown that it can have negative effects on mental health and well-being. We'll also discuss the factors that make some individuals more vulnerable to social media addiction than others, such as pre-existing mental health conditions, loneliness, and impulsivity. Furthermore, we'll explore the concept of gamification in social media, which refers to the use of game-like elements such as rewards, points, and levels to increase engagement and addiction. We'll discuss how social media platforms use these techniques to keep users hooked and coming back for more. Lastly, we'll touch upon the differences between online and offline social connections and how they impact our psychological well-being. We'll discuss how social media addiction can lead to a decrease in face-to-face interactions and feelings of loneliness, even though social media is designed to increase our social connections. Overall, this section will provide a deep understanding of the psychology of social media addiction and the ways in which social media platforms are designed to keep us hooked. We'll also discuss the concept of the scrolling mindset, where users become so engrossed in their social media feeds that they lose track of time and become detached from the present moment. This mindset can lead to feelings of anxiety, overwhelm, and a sense of being out of control. Another important aspect of social media addiction is the concept of variable rewards, where the brain becomes conditioned to seek out the intermittent rewards of likes, comments, and notifications, leading to a constant need for validation and affirmation. This can create a cycle of addictive behavior, where users become increasingly dependent on social media for a sense of self-worth and social connection. Furthermore, we'll discuss the impact of social media algorithms on addiction. These algorithms are designed to show users more of what they engage with, which can create an echo chamber of content that reinforces users' existing beliefs and biases. This can further exacerbate addiction by creating a personalized feed that constantly reinforces users' need for validation and stimulation. Lastly, we'll discuss how social media addiction can lead to the erosion of privacy and autonomy. As users become more dependent on social media for social connection and validation, they may be more willing to share personal information and data, leading to potential exploitation and manipulation by social media companies. Overall, understanding the psychology behind social media addiction is essential for creating a healthy relationship with these platforms. In the next section, we'll explore the negative impact of social media addiction on mental health and well-being. Part 2. The negative impact of social media addiction on mental health and well-being. In this section, we'll take a closer look at the negative impact social media addiction can have on our mental health and well-being. We'll discuss the links between excessive social media use and anxiety, depression, loneliness, and sleep disorders. We'll also explore the effects of social media on self-esteem, body image, and identity formation. Furthermore, we'll discuss how social media addiction can contribute to a vicious cycle of comparison, envy, and anxiety, particularly among young people. We'll examine the ways in which social media can distort our perceptions of reality, leading us to believe that others' lives are more perfect, exciting, and successful than our own. We'll also discuss how social media can exacerbate feelings of social isolation and loneliness, despite its promise of social connection. In addition, we'll explore the impact of social media on self-esteem, particularly among teenagers and young adults who are in the process of forming their identities. We'll discuss how social media can distort our self-image and create unrealistic expectations, leading to feelings of inadequacy, insecurity, and anxiety. We'll also examine the ways in which social media can contribute to the development of eating disorders and body dysmorphia, particularly among women. Moreover, we'll discuss the effects of social media on our sleep patterns, including the ways in which late-night scrolling and constant notifications can disrupt our sleep and lead to chronic sleep deprivation. We'll examine the links between sleep deprivation and mental health issues such as anxiety and depression, and discuss the importance of establishing healthy sleep habits for our overall well-being. Part 3. Strategies to break the cycle of social media addiction. In this section, we'll provide practical strategies for breaking the cycle of social media addiction. We'll discuss setting limits on social media use, seeking support from friends and family, and engaging in alternative activities such as exercise or creative pursuits. We'll also talk about the importance of mindfulness and self-reflection in breaking the patterns of addictive behavior. Another strategy to break the cycle of social media addiction is to practice digital detoxing. This means taking a break from social media for a designated period, such as a week or a month. During this time, it's important to resist the urge to check social media and instead focus on other activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Digital detoxing can help reset your brain and break the patterns of addictive behavior. It's also helpful to create a supportive environment that encourages healthy social media use. This can include setting boundaries with friends and family about when and where you use social media, as well as finding social media groups and communities that promote positive, supportive interactions. Finally, seeking professional help may be necessary for those struggling with severe social media addiction. Therapists can provide guidance and support in developing coping strategies, managing stress, and improving overall mental health and well-being. Overall, breaking the cycle of social media addiction requires a combination of self-awareness, self-control, and external support. By understanding the psychology behind social media addiction, its negative impact on mental health and well-being, and the strategies for breaking the addiction cycle, we can create a healthier relationship with social media and enjoy its benefits without sacrificing our mental health. Another helpful strategy is to turn off notifications for social media apps or even uninstall them altogether. Notifications can be a major source of distraction and trigger the urge to check social media, even if we don't actually need to. By turning off notifications, we can remove the constant reminders and create a healthier relationship with social media. It's also important to recognize and address any underlying emotional or psychological issues that may be contributing to social media addiction. This may involve seeking professional help from a therapist or counselor who can provide guidance and support. Finally, we should strive to create a balanced approach to social media use. Social media can be a valuable tool for connecting with others and staying informed, but it should not become the sole focus of our lives. By setting clear boundaries and engaging in a variety of activities, we can enjoy the benefits of social media without becoming addicted. In conclusion, social media addiction is a complex phenomenon that affects millions of people worldwide. By understanding the psychology behind social media addiction and its negative impact on mental health and well-being, we can take steps to break the cycle of addiction and create a healthier relationship with social media. In conclusion, social media addiction is a complex phenomenon that affects millions of people worldwide. By understanding the psychology behind social media addiction and its negative impact on mental health and well-being, we can take steps to break the cycle of addiction and create a healthier relationship with social media. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights into this important topic. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more informative content. Thank you for watching.